Alright, so for this video, we are going to solve the problem number 1. This is the problem number 1 out of 20. First, let's find the diameter of the cylindrical container whose height is 4 inches and the volume of the container is equal to 0.01671. Okay, so this is our container. This is the cylindrical container, and we are going to find the diameter of this container. So let's label it, okay, as D. Okay, so let's draw the diameter of this container, and then we denote this as D, and this is a known. Okay, and then we have the height of the cylinder, which is equal to 4 inches. So this is the height of the cylinder. There you go. And so the formula that we are going to use is D is equal to square root of 4V, where V is the volume of the container, and then the H is equal to the height of the cylindrical container. So this is actually the volume, which is equal to 0.0671 cubic feet. But this formula comes from the formula of volume of the cylindrical container. Okay, if we're going to get back to the original formula, we can square both sides. So we have the D squared, and then on the right side you have 4V over pi H. And of course, if you're going to get the value of V, so if you are going to cross multiply it, you have 4V is equals to D squared multiplied by pi times the H, or V is equal to pi H D squared, okay, all over 4. So this is actually where the formula came from. Now this is the original formula, where we just manipulate it using algebraic equality. So we just cross multiply the value from the left and the right. Okay, so we were able to get the volume, I mean the diameter. So let's solve for the diameter then. Okay, so let's substitute the values, okay, where D is equals to square root of, okay, 4 times the volume of the cylindrical container all over pi, and then H. So here the volume is expressed in cubic feet. We need to convert the volume into inches so that it will have the same unit as with the height below the on the denominator, or in the denominator. So volume is in inches, and then the height is also in inches. So we always have to check the unit, because most of the time we carelessly compute or solve the problems without checking the units of our given data. So we have to convert the volume, which is cubic feet, into cubic inches. So let's start. So it's 0.01671 cubic feet. Then we have to change that into cubic inches. So remember that 12 inches is equals to 1 foot. Alright, so if you're going to convert this volume, it will be 0.00167 cubic feet multiplied by the conversion factor. But here you have to cube the conversion factor so that we can cancel the unit. Okay, so 1 you have to cube it, and then the feet you have to cube it too. Alright, so 12, which is the inches, you have to cube it, and the inches also you have to cube it. The I mean the unit. Okay, so we can cancel the cubic feet, and what is left here is the 0.0671 multiplied to 12 cube, okay, or 12 raised to 3, and this time it is now cubic inches. It's no longer cubic feet. Now, if we're going to expand this uh, figure, we have volume. Okay, volume will be equal to, okay, let's do the arrow so that we know the direction of our solution. It's very difficult if we don't know what's next, right? So we get, if we're going to use the calculator here, so you press the 0.01671 multiplied, or 12 cube, okay, equal to, and then multiply to 0.01671. That gives us 28.87488. Okay, 8 oh 28.87488. That is the volume expressed in cubic inches. Okay. Okay, so we can now proceed with our solution by substituting the value of V by 28. So 4 times 28.87488 divided by 4. I know, not, that's not 4, it has to be pi. Okay, so pi divided by pi multiplied to 4 inches. Okay, so now here, if you can see, we already have the same unit, so it's very easy for us to cancel the unit. So we have canceled, and what's left there in the numerator is square inches. Alright, so now we can proceed with dividing and then squaring the figure, or I mean the value of D. So that is actually equal to, okay, so use your calculator to check. Alright, so that's it. So you get actually 9.1911, I think 19116. But that still has to be squared, okay? Don't forget that you still have to square it. So if you're going to square it, you will get 3 point, okay, so 3.0317. So that is now the diameter of your cylindrical container, and it's in inches. So 3.0317 inches. And then we'll go and check the choices. Okay, 3.0317, that's correct. Okay, so let's try to see the choices. Oh, so we get letter D. So therefore, this is your answer.